Well, hello folks, welcome back to a Massachusetts slash Camo's Automotive Radio Show. I'm your humble host, Mike Camo, here on a here on a Monday, May 9th, 2022, here for episode 319 or 320. Actually, I think it's 319. Yeah, it's either 320 or it's either 319 or 320. I can't remember. I do so many of these. I can't believe it. I have almost over 1,500 videos plus of me just yakking and yakking. I can't believe that I have over 13. Yeah, I can't believe that I have over like 1,300, like 30 some odd videos of me just yakking up a storm for the last almost 6 years now, because we're coming close to the anniversary. We're coming close to this channel's anniversary. The channel's anniversary is in another 16 days, so 2 weeks. About 2 weeks' time. And welcome to nature. You guys are probably wondering, what are these two yellow things? These two orange things? Well, these are barriers that these are barriers. These are median barriers. So that's the reason why. As wide as my head, as big as my freaking head. So that's the reason why you can hear my voice channel in them. I just wanted to say, everybody, welcome back. Gran Turismo 7 video gameplay is up. It's about 51 minutes long. I just want to say, everybody, that you guys are amazing. You guys are absolutely downright amazing. How you guys have transformed this channel with the views, the likes, the comments over the years, and it's no short of a miracle that I've got almost 6,100 views in a 6 to 7 year period, in a time when I didn't think I was ever going to want to be on YouTube ever. The channel that I have currently is registered September 13th, 2013. Technically, the channel's been around 9 years. Been around almost 9 years next year. No, it's been around 9 this year, and it's around 10 next year. It's amazing that it's been around that long, although the vlog and the radio show, the vlog, the Camo's vlog, the vlog corner, the radio show, and then the automotive radio show in its second rebranding. So I just want to say that no, it's August will still be the 19, 20, 21, 22 will still be the fourth anniversary, will still be the third anniversary will be the third anniversary. Although it's been around for 4 years, it's been through 3 anniversaries. So almost happy third birthday in August to the radio show that has produced over 320 episodes so far, and already 40 this year, almost 39 to 40 this year. We still have another 7 months to go. I just want to tell you guys that I'm actually taking a trip to Canada. I'm not going to Lamerick this year. I'm going to take a trip to Canada. 8th through the 16th, I'm going to be going to the French River near Ontario. My friend Thomas Gilkey, who you'll know as the Gilk Man, on the Gilk Man or the Gilkmeister, or as we used to call him, the Gilkmaster 3000 back in the day. You'll remember that one from Jeff Mostow. Jeff Mostow was pretty awesome teacher. So yeah, his dad's cousin has opened up an invitation to me. And it's actually the first time that a few outsiders have, outside of his family, have actually invited me to this, and I'm going to take some time off. It's going to be a hectic. August, September, October, November, December are August, between September and December are going to be like lockout months, so I'm not going to take any time. Well, I do have to take a doctor's appointment the 7th, although I'm going to arrange to have maybe work on a Monday instead of a Saturday. So I'm going to have to talk to my manager Pete about that, and whoever else is running the show. We'll see who's running the show by then, but it'll be an interesting thing, see who's running the schedule and stuff like that. So yeah, I just want to say, everybody, that I do plan to record Mafia Definitive Edition tonight, and then try to upload it for tomorrow when I get home from work, because I'm probably going to be at work 7:30. I don't know, 7:30 tomorrow. So yeah, I'm going to try not to be there to 8 o'clock anymore if I try not to, because I feel like I've got enough. I feel like I'm doing enough. I feel like I'm doing enough overtime. I'm comfortable to where I have a routine and stuff like that. So I like it. And there's rumors that people want me back in some divisions, and I don't want to, because I'm comfortable where I am, and I'm comfortable where I'm at. If people want me, it's because they see me as a convenient. Some of those people see me as a convenient. Just see me as convenient help, and when I mean convenient help, I mean they see me as just as another guy who's just going to sit there and just do the job, and while they will sit and relax and do nothing with their lives, while I'm actually doing something on the floor. So if it push comes to shove, I'm going to reject those and stay where I am as long as I can, because there's some people that have been on the floor 3-4 years, and I don't want to really lose that, because I definitely put my foot down. The corporation gives me what I want, the conditions I want, and the people that I want. And I feel like I get, if there's one thing I like about my team, is that we're all diverse. We all get along. We challenge each other, and we don't mind helping out guests and stuff like that. So, and it's, if we don't have something, we don't have something. We can always check with the front end. We always tell them check with the front end, or we can get an LRT gun and we can figure out when it's going to be in proximate, so that they're smarter buyers, and the guys in the floor and the guys that want to have me back do not care about that. And honestly, in order for you to survive, and some of them don't even treat guests correctly, like they don't want to serve them because, oh, there's a process, bullshit. You should just be serving the people as best you can, and if you can't, tell them to come back next time. That's all you have to do. But if I know something's there and I know it's doable, then it's going to be it. But if people nag us for something, then that's a different story. But if people are nice and they say please about it, and then I'm going to give them the best, and I wish people in my system would do that. But all my teammates on the floor do that. They all have that same system, but they're always willing to go up and above. If they just want to grab one thing, then that's not really worth our time or worth the effort. So that's the reason why I say that. So I just want to tell everybody that is exactly what I expect of people. And if people don't like my standards, then they're obviously, we're going to work with the wrong guy, and I won't be able to run with you because you're not like-minded and you don't care anything else other than making money or just doing your job or sitting back and being lazy. I do not tolerate that. And anybody says that that's bullshit, it's because you guys know me, I was in psychology for 10 years. I can see when somebody's fibbing a mile away. I observe people. People think I was just born yesterday. People think I'm just some lowly retail worker. I've done counseling, psychology, social work, observational psychology, observational research, and all that other stuff like that. A lot of people don't understand that I have those skills. I'm just not going to tell them I have those skills, because why should I give them an advantage? Why should I give them the advantage when I should have it? So it's not deceptive. It's just using your knowledge and keeping your cards close to your chest. It's not deception. It's just pure tactics, and it just helps you make the world smoother. And a lot of people sit there and like, oh, how do you? And a lot of people who shop with us say, oh, how do you know how to do this? How do you know that? I'm like, oh, I used to do social work. I kind of I try to treat people the best, and I try to give you everything. And and I know you're upset that something's not here. Like, I could check if it's for you in another store. We have that power. And the people that I'm siding with, that want me back, are not those types. They're not willing to go out the extra mile. All they want to do is their job, and that's about it. Me, on the other hand, I don't mind going the extra mile, but I want to do it in due time and do it correctly. It's unbelievable how some people will slow you down because they want to talk to you or they want to get to know you. I'm not getting to know you to get to know you personally. I'm getting to know you so I can know you professionally. There's a difference, and I'm not going to sacrifice that. I don't know what people don't get. The only person in the whole wide world that I've had a friendship with, but I could be professional with, was April. That's about it. And she's one of the best in her division. She was one of the best in our division. She was a little outspoken, and she was a little bit on the edgy side, but it worked for her, and that's how she is. She got to know you if you were going to be helpful to her, but if you weren't helpful to her and you're an asshole, like certain people that I know at Target and certain people that I know at Restaurant Depot, there's some bad eggs there. Not everybody's great, not everybody's good, not everybody's my friend. It's not all this all for one and all for nothing. It's all for one bull crap. It's all for one and everyone for themselves sometimes. The reason why I do it, simple, and the explanation I give to everybody, I try to get along with everybody. And if you don't get along, and if I don't get along, and I give you chances, I'm very lenient. But if you abuse my trust, you use me for your own means, like I know some people have in the past, then I have a problem with that. That's not how you do business. I sit back and I see what people are doing. And I just want to tell everybody, especially my younger audience, don't give everybody give your 100%. Give the 100% that you're willing to give. Learn about people, and then figure out if you want to go all in or not. Because if you go all in, somebody's going to take advantage of you, and you have to realize that. But you obviously learn that over time, and I've learned that over time. I had plenty of people take advantage. I had plenty of people who thought they were taking advantage of me, but at the end of the day, they weren't. I was just playing them. I was playing along with them, figuring what they were like, and getting the most out of them instead of them getting the most out of me. So people just thought that was the greatest thing in the world, but it sucks. I only could deal with that for so long. And the guy named Paul, who I'm not going to mention the last name, took advantage of April's goodwill and her knowledge and berated her for it. And, well, he should have been asking her about it and should have been learning about something instead of thinking, I'm the man, I'm the beast, and I'm A number one. And the guy couldn't even talk to people correctly. The guy couldn't even interact with me correctly. In fact, I will offer it up that when he did a coaching with me, because I forced it, because he was such a pain in the ass, when I forced it on him, he couldn't really talk straight. The first thing he did was he bragged about his perfect attendance, his semi-perfect attendance record. Well, Paul, I don't care about your fucking... Well, Paul, at the end of the day, I don't care about your fucking perfect attendance, semi-perfect attendance record. I don't give a shit that you've been in the Army 22 years. I don't give a shit that you're doing this. All of this, and you should have been more dignant, and you should have been treating people with more dignity instead of fucking berating them. It's really awful. And the way he treated April every single day was unnormal. It was not normal. And he treated her as like, oh, it's her nerves. She's typical human female, typical female, modern female. It's all nerves. She's all hot, and heated because she can't take it and all this other bull crap. No, the reason why she couldn't take it is because no human should be subjected to that treatment. So I'm just gonna tell everybody, Restaurant Depot, Target, Walmart, and everybody else, if you guys think that is so salty correct, you guys are in the wrong. I was in public service for nearly 10 years, and I've been in retail 13. There is no substitute for treating somebody correctly. If you want your business to grow, make your environment less hostile, or people will make those corrections. That's what I do. I sit there, I don't change my philosophy. My philosophy to treating people has not changed, ever. I stick to the same setup, and I make a few modifications, but I don't change my setup too far from where I have it. I don't know what people don't get. And everybody's like, oh, you want to make more money? All you care about is making money and all this other bull crap. No, I don't care about making money. Money's a great thing. Don't get me wrong. I want to make the money so I can live my life. But it is not my entire life. If your life revolves around money, it's because you either have problems or you don't have a very good goal in life. If you are earning money just to live the high life and to just burn people when you have a job that is borderline fucking pathetic. I mean, most of the retail guys the leader that I had in produce thought he was the king of all hills. All you're doing is just front-facing boxes, printing out labels, which 90% of the world can freaking do. It's universal, half of the stuff I do with, and I wish people would stop making a mountain out of a molehill about it. Seriously, the only reason why April had her ways is because that's how she worked and operated. Those were her behaviors. It wasn't an act. I wish people would get that right. So to the retail magnates and all you freaking self-centered assholes who run these companies and think that we're just personal slaves to you people. If you think that, I know you guys think that, but we're not. I wish you guys would stop that and frickin' treat your employees perfectly. Roger Penske once said, in order for a business to exceed, it needs to be a flat organization so it can be tiered properly. It needs to be a flat organization. The guy who works at the dealership has just as much value as the guy who does the janitorial stuff. That way, everybody feels good about themselves, and there's no caste system. Now, is Roger Penske throwing a little hot air? Yeah, because he earns millions and millions of dollars, but at least he's smart enough to know how to actually do his business and actually make that money and make an honest living out of it. Not saying that he hasn't wobbled from the top, and he's known for breaking the rule book time and time and time again, or so people think. He just found loopholes, but you know what? He did that because he was smart. He found the gray area in the rule book, and he exploited it. Same thing here that I do. I find the gray areas in the rule book, and I exploit them, and I use them because it's legal. One of Target's things was challenge the status quo and think for yourself. Half of the people that I used to work with, minus April and I, actually thought for ourselves. That's the reason why we got where we did, and that's the reason why we were better than most people, and we were able. And if we weren't, we got better. There's always room for improvement. I don't know why that is. Do I have room for improvement? Yeah, but I want to do it on my own terms, and not because somebody thinks they know what I want. That's the reason why I'm going to succeed in the car business, because I understand business. Treating people is going to be key. And getting to know people is key. And having those challenges is key. I'm just not interested of having some retail nobodies tell me what to do, tell me how to treat people, because I already know how to goddamn do it. And if I don't understand something, I'm going to do it on my own terms. People like that don't have a say in the matter because they don't do it themselves. They sit there and they reprimand you, wag your finger, oh, you should be doing that, when they don't even do it themselves. Just save me the whole kit and caboodle and the whole bullshit thing. I just want us to stay right off the bat. I'm happy where I am. and it's good where I am and stuff like that. So it's kind of where I wanted to go. And you guys are going to get a yakking session. You guys probably don't know it, but I'm very passionate about my work. My father's taught me that. My mother's taught me that. My grandfather's taught me that. April's taught me that. Thomas has taught me that. Taught me to be passionate about what I do, even though it's a little unorthodox. Sometimes, like most people, most of my friends who have learning differences are, and I love them all for those. All for those interesting, outside the box ideas. So yeah. So enough about my rant. So I just want to say that I'm going to record Mafia Definitive Edition. I'm going to record Mafia Definitive Edition tonight, and I'm going to release it tomorrow night, probably around 10 o'clock. You guys will have it because it's a late night, because it's a noir film, and I might do it in black and white because you have that ability now. So yeah, look for that on Tuesday night at around 10 o'clock. It'll be good to enjoy on Wednesday. And I'm so grateful for the opportunity to do all this and go on trips and have a fun time and enjoy myself, you know. I wouldn't have it without my friends, my family, and nature and God and the joys of life. Wouldn't it be? And that's the reason why I'm passionate, folks. That's the reason why I want to get the best out of life, because I know I can do it. No one else can do it for me. Only I can. Or I surround myself with people that can do it, that can help me feel that way. So, and I do. The reason why I surround myself with a great team, even though they don't sometimes like my methods, I got the down pat and sort of like that. So yeah. I saw my grandmother yesterday. She's doing really good. We actually celebrated Mother's Day. My mom and I had a little Mother's Day. My mom and dad and I had a little Mother's Day dinner. We had some Chinese food. Well, we should have pizza. So yeah, it was a good day. It's nice to see Nana. Nice to talk with her, keep her mind fresh. And it's good to see that she's still able to talk like that, and it's awesome. It's amazing. So, and I hope God keeps his eye on her, and I hope Grandpa, if you're watching, old Grandpa Joe Dom, I told you, Grandpa Joe Dad, watching over her, I, and the rest of the family, and the angels that are my family and my friends, of course. So yeah, guys, I'm going to bid this one to do. I'm your humblest Mike Kamal. I know this has been a little bit of a job rant, but I had to get it off my plate. So I just want to know you. This is the reason why I do these vlogs, so you guys can hear me talk and see what my thoughts are and stuff like that. Because the internet should be doing it. So, and you know, and I just want to thank my dad for teaching me business as well. Roger Penske and Dad are probably my dad and Roger Penske are probably my biggest influences on business. So my dad first and foremost, Roger Penske second. Always my dad first. My dad is the greatest man I will ever know. Roger Penske is, and he's got bigger companies, but my dad, the small business owner, entrepreneur, will always remain the best. So, and I learned how to treat other people and be honest like he did, and know how to get the best out of life without stressing yourself out. So, and he definitely taught me, and he's like Roger Penske. He knows how to make things easier, and make a couple of shortcuts, make a couple of useful shortcuts that make life easier, and give you the same result, but also do it, because Roger Penske and my dad are all about effort equals, are two businessmen that I've watched and grown up with, that know that effort, putting the maximum effort gives you results, and nothing is impossible. Both of them think that nothing is impossible unless you think it's impossible. And if there's a challenge, they take it. My dad always has. So does Roger, and so do I. And so does Goku. Because Goku always takes a challenge, my childhood anime hero, who I took inspiration from, for not giving up, being persistent, being resilient, and persevering through trouble, which is why I like the series. I'll have to have to go with that in another episode, and I'll have to have Tom watch it because he doesn't think Dragon Ball Z is the greatest. So I'll obviously have to tell him that. But that'll be another episode soon. So I'll be seeing you guys later, and I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Sorry it's a little long. Sorry it's a little windy too. But I will see you guys later. I'm gonna go in and enjoy some. I'm gonna be probably eating supper in about an hour or so. Probably spaghetti and meatballs and have some fun, and then spend a couple of hours and then go to bed. Probably 10, 11 o'clock, and probably 10, 11 o'clock so I can get up tomorrow so I can get my hair cut, because you guys aren't looking. It is kind of long. So I'll see you guys later, and good night. So everybody, as usual, long live America. God bless America. Long live our freedoms and our rights. Amen to everybody's spirits out there. Amen to nature. Amen to the spirits that have passed us on, whether they're natural causes or COVID. And pray for my friends. Let Thomas Gilkey, Megan McCaffrey, and April Gamble, let them all stay strong. Let them overcome their obstacles. And hopefully after this pandemic ends, we can all meet and talk about how our lives have changed over the last 3 years. So everybody, and also the power to persist, persevere, and be resilient. May God give us strength, and may God bless us all. Thank you, and have a good day. I'll see you guys on Wednesday for episode either 320 or 321. Good day, folks. Peace out.